just a good old boy.
Today, well, we're going to be getting a range of things, and uh-oh, I want my drink. I got to go get my cup holder. Apparently, I don't know who, but somebody, I guess, bought me a cup holder up at Kane Equipment. They called me a long time ago and told me that it would be in like a day, and I haven't had to go back up there, so I hadn't ever went and got it, but I don't know. They said that they didn't say who they was or nothing, and didn't want nobody to know who it was. But it was somebody that watches on YouTube. Thank you to whoever it was so much. I gotta go get it, in case you've been worried or wondered why I hadn't showed it yet. I hadn't got it. I've got to go get up there. I just been waiting till I needed to go back for something else, and which I'll get it. I don't really need it right this moment. So I mean, I'd love to have one, but and it's no big hurry. But I've just got to go get it. I just hadn't had time to go by there and get the thing. I will. It's kind of a good thing that I haven't had to go up there in a while, because that means we haven't been spending no money. So I've not really got my feelings hurt too bad about that. But yeah, I gotta go get that thing. And I'm gonna, if I can talk my wife into it, I'm gonna put me a decal on it, or a logo on it, and then every time I'm in the tractor, y'all can see it, and it'll have my logo on it. Oh God, yep. Well, there goes the cab of the tractor. I just got Sprite all in it. Dang it. Well, that was good. Anyway, so yeah, I gotta go get that thing. I ain't had time to go get it. We'll just leave that there for a little bit, let it fizzle down. But we baled hay yesterday and the day before on Saturday, and I've also baled Friday. I'm hauling the hay I baled Friday right now with the rolls. Y'all are going to see footage from both days. I meant to make a video of each day and get some really good footage, but it just did not work out. Or actually all 3 days, but no, just 2 days. Last day and then the first day when we were round baling. But we square baled 2. You're going to see that in the later part of the video. The moisture tester, I don't know what it was, but I was noticing there, I was baling some that we had left, and it was actually working like it should. So I don't know what the difference was between changing it from the old baler to this new one, but it was actually working more like I thought it should work, and staying more steady. I mean, it was changing, but it wasn't like, it wasn't going from 13% to 20%, something crazy like that. It was actually staying relatively around where it should, which I was happy to see that it was actually working like it's supposed to. But we wound up baled, I don't even know how many we baled, but we baled all day Saturday, square bales. We got my buddy to come help us again. I think he's wanting to do a little bit of YouTube work, so I didn't know it, but I guess next time, if he's watching this, I'm gonna give him a camera to play with for a little while. He kind of liked my my GoPro when I went on vacation with him, and him and his wife and their kids, and with my wife and my kid, and he really liked my GoPro, I guess. While we were there, my wife said he was checking it out while I was taking a shower or something one day. I don't remember. I wasn't down there where everybody was at, and I guess I'm gonna give him one of them the next time he comes, and I'm just gonna tell him, if you want to film something, and turn him loose with it. So may try to throw some of him in, but somebody a little different. But we here in this field, I rolled 179 here, so I've got quite a bit to go. I got one load out of 25, so I've got quite a bit more to get out. My grandpa's bringing another truck, and he's gonna help me. I gotta catch some calves later too. I ain't gonna, probably not gonna film that. Dad's wanting to get up some, so we gotta do that too. Also, trying to think what else there was. Oh, this trailer, the review video I did on it, I've gotten a lot of comments and views. Well, it's been one of the I won't say it's been one of my better videos, but it's done well. The review video I did on this trailer, and I've gotten a lot of comments. Somebody said that I had the trailer overloaded. No, in one of the comments, or thought that I had it overloaded. They thought all this thing would haul was 17,000 pounds. That is wrong. This trailer here is rated at it's more than 23 according to the label, and I think it's somewhere between 23 and 24,000 pounds is what that trailer is rated at. Obviously, you can haul a little bit more than what they're rated at on them. That's just the kind of recommended area, I guess you could say. But I'm not going over that, or I'm right around it. I'm right on the borderline of what it's rated at. When I load 23 of these on it, I put 2 on the back of the truck. The truck's more than capable of handling that. Some other folks were saying something about, one guy said that if I would drop the front end down, it wouldn't drag as much in the rear end. Well, it's all the way down. I even said the video is all the way down. Evidently, they didn't watch all of it. They caught the part where I said it was too low at the rear end, and it offended them, I guess. I don't know, somehow. But yeah, it's all the way down. It sets level when you don't have anything on it to this truck. Of course, this truck here won't squat any because it's got airbags in the back. Or really any little at all. So it stays pretty level. Even when it's unloaded, it still drags. I drug leaving the house with it coming out of the driveway with nothing on it. It doesn't matter. We've had it hooked to a friend of ours, 4500, does the same thing. It's no different. I've had it drag on the road before. So I mean, it's just, and it's not a low profile. Somebody said that it was a low profile trailer. No, it is not. It is a regular 22 GN HD. It's not a low profile at all. I could actually probably put a little bit bigger tire on it. I said that the diamond plate was nice because it kept, if you had a blowout, from tearing up the decking on the trailer. Somebody told me that that was not the case, that was not there for that purpose. It was there for the purpose of to keep the tires from rubbing into the wood, which that don't make really any sense to me, because if your tires are rubbing into the deck of your trailer, you've got more problems than the tires rubbing into the deck of the trailer. Evidently, you've either got it severely overloaded, or there's something wrong with the suspension on the trailer. Somebody said that that was not a torsion suspension, that it was some other kind of suspension. I'm just going off of what Big Tex calls it. Big Tex has it labeled and sticker named on the side of the trailer as a torsion suspension, I believe is what it was. I can't remember. Whatever it was is what I said in the video. So I mean, I'm just going off of what Big Tex says. I mean, they make the trailer. would assume they know. I mean, I don't know. Oh, I almost forgot that paint that you put on the accumulator. I will actually record that. I'll actually do a little clip at the end of this to show the name I got and everything. One of y'all would recommend I get it. I was skeptical. I won't lie, I was very skeptical of it when I first put it on because it was so rough. But it worked very good. We tried silicone, the food grade silicone spray, which is basically, to put it in live perspective, it's kind of like Pam, I guess you could say, but it's not Pam. Don't use Pam, but I mean it's kind of like that. Anyway, we tried that on the other side, and it did not. It worked. That it's the can that they send with it when you buy it. It works for 100 bales to get it till it slicks itself off, I guess you could say. And then after that, it doesn't. It wears off. The paint actually lasted all day and kept working, so I was very pleased with the paint. And I think Dad messed up on. We bailed right. I don't even know how many we bailed. I can't say for sure. It was somewhere around 1,500, 2,000 in that area, maybe, bales, and it worked good. I think he messed up about, I think we had probably 60 bales that didn't turn, 6 groupings that didn't turn exactly right out of all that, so that's pretty dang good. That's perfectly fine with me. I don't expect it to do any better than that. It is mechanically and gravity driven. Sometimes crap happens, which is no big deal, and it wasn't anything from my knowledge that stopped him. Sometimes it'll just, one of the bales at the bottom won't turn exactly right and it'll short you one. So he was able just to keep going, and then I fix it with a grapple later. I'll take one group that had 9 and then I'll fix the other ones in the field and just grab one out of each off of that one group to fix the other ones, and then I'll generally have none or maybe 1 or 2 left extra. It's no big deal. I don't even have to get off to do it. Just to ride around and grab one. The tractor, I'll sit next to the truck. So that's pretty good for that thing. I mean, it ain't going to do a whole lot better. I'm very pleased with it. I know a lot of people probably think that I may regret it or something. I do not. I'm very pleased with it. Had it not been for DLH, I would not have bought it. Just because I didn't know anybody that had one. And from watching his videos, I bought one. And we're very pleased with it. It's just been had a few little kinks I've been trying to get worked out with this with the turning, and I think that I ain't gonna say exactly what it is. I'll have to go over it. Graphite paint, that's what it is. I think that graphite paint at the bottom is gonna fix my issues. I don't think he uses it on the bottom. I know he uses it on the top. Because the top, they didn't used to have the metal flashing. So as far as that goes, Dennis, if you're watching, try it on the bottom if you're having troubles with yours turning, and when you first start out baling the first couple 100 bales, spray that stuff down there at the bottom where it turns. It works. The only thing I seen with it is right when you first spray it, it will mess up at first until it gets kind of slicked off. But if you've used it before, you know what I'm talking about. It'll take it seemed like it took it about 30-40 bales going over it, and then it didn't look like it had any more trouble after that. I hadn't really, Dad bailed with it the most. I hadn't really talked to him, but he hadn't mentioned it, so that's good. Normally if it's bad, he'll tell me right quick. So it did work. And thank you for y'all. There's several of y'all that recommended it. It took me a long time to do it. One reason was I never seen it when I went. And I finally got to the point where I went looking for it. Oh God, this thing's still fizzing. What the heck? Man, this tractor is going to be nasty. God darn it. I gotta go get that cup holder. I'm making a mess. All because the damn thing fell out of that little crappy cup holder they got in here. I've got to go get that other one. Which, I mean, if all you got to gripe about is cup holders, evidently they done something right. There ain't a whole lot to complain about there. I've been seeing people on social media taking the vents out of their tractors and shoving drinks and cans up in there, using that to cool them. I'm not willing to do that, just for the very reason is those things ain't made to pop in and out that easily all the time, and eventually it's not going to hold anymore, and that thing's going to come flying out of the top of the roof. Great idea though. I can't throw off on that. It worked good. Of course, a lot of the companies now, I think it's the S that they have like a bin up in there, and it actually blows AC air through it onto whatever your drink is that you stick in it to keep it cold. And it works good. These dang bales are so tight, I can't get the spear out of them. This is the mini spears too. Darn it, I don't want you coming back that far. There's where I want you to stay if you was to come off. God darn thing. There we go. So yeah, we was busy last week, I'll say that. I was very busy. That's why I didn't get these videos made. I was going to make a video mowing all the hay, and then I didn't do that. And then I was going to make a video of, I mowed and then we started baling. I didn't quit. Then I was going to make a video of me baling, and then I didn't get to do that. I made a little bit of footage, but not much. And then I was going to make a video while I was square baling. And I left my camera at home, and I had intentions of when I brought a load back of getting the camera, and I got in such a hurry trying to keep up with everybody else running that that didn't work out. So I didn't get to do it then either. So then we liked the little bit that we had left in one field, so I filmed that while I baled it. So there you go. Finally got it done. Anyway. Alright. Here it is. There it is. That's the wear it got on it. From that, it just slowly comes off, so it'll get on your hands or your finger if you run it across it. But I mean, it's just slick as it can be across there, and it was working good. This is what it is. It's easy slide graphite based coating. You can put it on mower underdecks, tools, garden equipment, garage door tracks, rails and switches, car transporters, snow plow blades, conveyors and augers, gravity boxes, hoppers, harvest heads, basically anything you want to slick up that you got stuff running down, it works good for. Easy slide graphite based coating is what it is. You can find it at Tractor Supply. Let's see what section. It's not in the paint section, which kind of blew me away because it's friction reducing paint is what it says right there. It is, or dry film lubricant. So you'd think it'd been paint, but it wasn't. It was actually in, where was it? It was in the section where they keep all the tractor parts, like the one they'll have like the tractor seats and They have tractor seats, the like carburetor pieces or choke cables and stuff for the older tractors, and the little flipper exhaust flaps, and things like that. It's on that aisle. It should be at all of them, but at mine, that's the aisle it's on. It's where I think it was right next to where the bush hog teeth was at. So that's where they keep it, which is odd. You would think it would be next to the paint, being it is a paint. So I don't. That's just where it's at. So it does work. Seemed to really help. I actually went on the other side and painted these. So I may end up, when I recoat this, I'll probably spray these too. But it really helped with turning the bales and slicking it up. Biggest thing is it doesn't slow down when it hits this anymore. It keeps going. And that allows it to keep enough speed when it hits this to flip and go in there. It worked really slick today with me, as y'all probably seen in the y'all seen it in the footage earlier. So it's working. I like it. Big help having the camera up there. Highly recommend a camera. Period. I mean, if you got a blind spot and you can't really see that good, get you a camera on anything. You can actually see through here and tell if they've turned, but then you got to sit with your neck turned back all day long watching it. And it's just easier to have a camera, because then you can just look at that little screen and you can see it clear as day if they're turning right or if everything's working. So it's a big help. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.